Hi, this is Vondell, and in this presentation, I will be speaking about what we have been covering so far in communication class on public speaking. Public speaking is not an easy thing to do. However, there are essential steps to help you to become a better speaker. For me, naturally, I am nervous. I am nervous speaking in front of people, regardless whether I know them or not. Again, these are steps that hopefully with practice I can get better and I'll become the best public speaker I can. Another thing to know about when you're doing public speaking is being a better listener and be aware of your own body language, because your body language, your nonverbal and your verbal, they both must align and they both must be saying the same thing. People usually pick up on your nonverbal and they usually go with that. Your verbal is words, and words can say anything, but your nonverbal, it tells a true story. So just be aware of your nonverbal. Don't try too hard. Just be yourself, be true. Try to make eye contact. I'm not trying too hard. I'm letting you know that I'm nervous because that's just naturally how I am. Again, hopefully one day with practice, but I am naturally nervous whether I know someone or I don't know someone. It could be a room full of people that I know. I'm naturally nervous. It's just how I am. Some principles and components to keep in mind about effective communication skills are knowing your audience. And knowing your audience, you have to know the topic people care about. Be careful not to have your message go off. Stay focused on your message. Another thing to know, another skill to have with public speaking is researching your topic. Researching helps you find the facts about your topic, and facts always supports your point. You also help your audience build their knowledge about the topic that you're speaking to them about. Um, Another equally important skill is making sure the audience understands your speech. They must be able to comprehend what you are saying, using words that are easy to understand. You typically don't want your audience to have to bring a dictionary to your speech to try to figure out what you're trying to say. Like, that's not a good look. And it's better for you, just keep it short, keep it simple so your audience can understand. It's best when giving a speech to keep in mind the level of the audience understanding on the topic. Another key point is checking out the location and or room before giving a speech. Give yourself enough time to find the location where the speech will be taking place. You do not want to waste time the day of the speech looking for the location. You're wasting valuable time where you can be preparing. Um, also, and then also too, you're wasting time. This can, make your nerves just go all over the place. Check the location space before your speech. Things to check for is checking the microphone, which is important. Learn how to adjust the microphone stand before going up to give a speech. Learn how to operate the microphone. Know how to turn it on and off. Things like that. You want to prepare before you go on because you want to look like you know what you're doing. Um, Notice seating arrangements also. You want all the audience to be able to be facing you, so you want to go in the space and to see if there's going to be anything that's going to be in the way of the audience actually seeing you, because you want all eyes to be on you. Just make sure the audience can see you. That's one of the most important things. Next examples I'll be speaking about is variety of different settings. Different settings, you have ceremonial speeches. This setting usually is reserved for special occasions. For example, you have weddings, graduations, funerals, and milestones, birthday parties. A toast is usually required to be given to the speech. Also, this type of speech is more personal, so it can get more emotional because the speaker knows the audience. So, that it could be more on a personal level. Also, you have demonstrative speeches, and this type of speech, it focuses on role playing because you're actually doing demonstrations to show the audience what it is you want them to know. Be sure to speak clearly and concisely because you'll be performing and describing actions as you speak. There's also informative speaking. This kind of speech, you'll be explaining a theory to the audience. You'll be giving vital information to your audience. And then lastly, you have persuasive speaking. This kind of speech is mostly used by politicians and lawyers to try to convince the audience of their viewpoints. And mostly the outcome of the speech is beneficial to the speaker. As I have stated, it's important to be true to yourself when giving a speech. The audience can pick up on you not being authentic. Know your audience and gain credibility. Choose your words carefully. Be aware of the language you use. Be mindful of your body language. Your nonverbal is equally important as your verbal. The two must align and they must say the same thing. Well, I hope you liked my presentation. I hope I was clear. Thank you so much.